What's up? How's it going, guys? Uh, Freaking exhausted, but I'm gonna do a little live because I haven't talked to you in a little bit. Let's see who's here. Ooh, it says top live. What does that mean? I don't know how this thing works. How's it going? Got a busy week, so I'll try to upload some stuff this week, but it's going to be pretty much the busiest week in a little bit for me. Where are you guys tuning in from? I always like hearing where where everyone's tuning in from and learning from. It's pretty cool. You know, we don't realize how special this time in history it is. Southern California, Brazil, California, Delaware, Houston, Fort Worth, Japan, Toronto, Tampa, Akron, Ohio, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Seattle, Palm Beach, Dubai, Nairobi. That's sweet. There's so many places I want to be right now. Korea, Michigan. Michigan is not one of them. I'm sorry. It's freaking freezing there. I just donated $50,000 to my boy Tim Bowen's library in Michigan, and they wanted me to come out, and I'm just like, wait till the spring. I'm sorry, guys. Texas, Montana, San Diego, LA, Vancouver, Wyoming, Tanzania. I've been wanting to go to Tanzania. We have an orphanage there with my charity. I gotta visit there sometime. Come back to Orlando soon. Malaysia, Virginia. Screw this Midwest and this weather in the Midwest for real. Be grateful if you're in the Midwest because you have shitty, outside weather. You have nothing to do. Almost all of my top millionaire students are from the Midwest. I didn't choose it. I just think it's hilarious. Ecuador. You see my boogers? Yeah, I'm a little stuffy. Korea, Dallas, Miami, Missouri. I mean, I'm looking for more students anywhere. It doesn't matter where you're from, but it's just funny that most of my top students are like in the Midwest so far. Philippines, Seattle. Any questions about stocks to trade, go ask stocks to trade. I am not stocks to trade. I get so many questions about it. I'm welcome in Colombia. Cool. I was in Colombia once. I need to go back again. Brazil, I was there once too, and I got to go back. How do you know if a company is about to dilute stock? Usually if they're like a little penny stock pump and their stock goes up, 2 times, 5 times, 10 times, they're probably going to raise money. China's on fire. Yeah, I'm working on my watch list right now. I just wanted to take a little break. There's so many stocks for tomorrow. It's going to be insane. I'm actually teaching a few students in person tomorrow and Tuesday, so it's a good time to be one of those guys. Arkansas. What are my thoughts on the weed sector and CBD stocks? I mean, it was buy the rumor, sell the news. When Canada legalized it, everyone's like, oh, these stocks are going to jump. And instead they all crashed. You need to learn to anticipate news. Buy the rumor, sell the news. I have like 20 stocks on my watch list right now. And I'm trying to narrow it down because there really should be like 30 or 40. There's so many hot stocks, it's crazy. If you want to learn in person, click the link in my bio. We have so many different options, but if you want to learn from me, click that link and then, you go through a whole bunch of videos. You talk with my team. We have different options. You can learn from anywhere in the world, and I'm teaching people all over the world. I'm your mentor. Thank you. Cheers. Have I considered LASIK? No, my right eye is too bad for LASIK. I'm beyond LASIK, so I will always have glasses. But hopefully, like, this eye gets even worse, and then I'll get, like, a robot eye, and that would be pretty sweet. Bye, you're not calling Ghana. I have, like, 15 schools in Ghana. What are you talking about? Ghana is, like, the country that I have the most schools in with my charity. It's crazy that some of you guys don't know that or don't appreciate it. Give you one stock to watch. Just look at all the big percent gainers. You guys should be using stocks to trade every single night. You should be looking at the biggest percent gainers. I just posted a video lesson today all about how my top student, Tim Grattani, who passed $7 million, he gave his tips on how to create a watch list. You like my off-whites? Thank you. How do I pick what stocks I'm watching? I'm just trying to, pick stocks that are going to keep moving. And the number one indicator, it's not an exact science, but the best indicator that a stock is going to spike the next day is looking at the previous day. So always look at the biggest percent gainers. Malta, Dallas. Is there a certain time to scan stocks? I mean, you just want to be prepared for the market open, which is roughly like 10 hours from now. So anytime you want, but just be prepared ahead of time. Build some schools in Haiti. We're actually talking to a few charities in Haiti, but I work with Pencils of Promise. They're in Ghana, Guatemala, and Laos. Those are their 3 countries. I've donated $2 million plus through Karmagawa to Pencils of Promise. Cancer Warriors is in the Philippines. Cambodian Village Fund is in Cambodia. Bali Children's Project is in Bali. And then I have 2 schools in Nepal also with Build On. And then 10 libraries with Save the Children in Mexico that I need to visit too. When am I going to India? I was there twice. I need to go back. We're talking with a few charities there too. I just don't travel for fun anymore. Now it's like I need like a good charity project that gets me, motivated. You're Guatemalan and you thank you? Well, thank you. I love Guatemala. I actually want to go back there in a few weeks. How do you get past the PDT if you want to trade more? Be choosy in your trades. Choose like the best stocks, and that way you can grow your account $100, $200, $500. It adds up over time. Yeah, I do want to help Puerto Rico too. I mean, there's so much. And Dominican Republic. It's crazy. You want to know about SEC filings? I have a whole DVD called Learn to Read SEC Filings. It's my most boring DVD. It puts you to sleep. If you have trouble sleeping, you don't need to take NyQuil anymore. No Tylenol PM, no Ambien. Just watch my Learn to Read SEC Filings DVD. It will put you to sleep within 20 minutes. And you'll wake up smarter too. Win-win. Again, click the link in my bio if you want to learn. We have so many different options. You can be a part-time student. You can be a full-time student. You can learn in person. You can learn from anywhere online. We have so many different options, but it starts with you applying to be my student. Oh, you stopped watching one of my DVDs so you can tune in? Thank you. Yeah, I do want to come to New Zealand. Someone just sent me something from New Zealand the other day. There's too many places. And if you don't have funds, that's okay too. I have 1,000+ free videos on my YouTube channel. Just Google Tim Sykes YouTube. It's pretty cool. Cure 1S says, I'm profitable, but I have so much anxiety. I mean, practice makes perfect. A lot of you guys think that this is going to be so easy. Like I said, my top student, Tim Grattani, has now made over $7 million. He started with just $1,500, which is awesome. But he also studied hard for 9 months without making anything. So a lot of you think like, oh, I'm going to be so successful in month 1, month 2, month 3, month 4. And you're just not. Like, you need to build a foundation of education. I know that sounds boring, but you do. If you have no foundation, your house will crumble later on. You mark my words. Thoughts on Australia? I was there once. I gave a TEDx talk. I loved it. I wish I had more time there. It's a tough time zone, though. Am I playing Mega Millions? No. If you actually look at the stats, most lotto winners either go bankrupt, lose all their money, lose half their money, commit suicide. It's not a good thing to win the lotto. You don't really earn the money. I know you're like, no, it wouldn't happen to me. But I'm telling you, I got rich pretty quick. My head was fucked up for a while. I became a philosophy major. That was like my therapy. So when you make a lot of money, it really screws with you. You want to really earn money the right way. You want to have the ups and the downs. You want it to take a while. Trust me, you'll be more grateful for it. Namaste from Nepal. How's it going? I was in Nepal a few years ago. I need to come back. I just had 2 school openings. I was supposed to go, but I got sick, so I missed the openings. I'm sorry. Tim, you're the best ever. Keep getting young people into the stock market. Thank you. I agree. More young people should get into the stock market. They should learn about finance. It's pathetic that schools don't teach about this stuff. It's pathetic that 90% of traders lose. 70% of investors can't even make more than 10% per year. It's pathetic. Is there an organized way to study your material? So one of my students, Jamil, got so fed up with my lack of organization. He's an engineer. He wrote a book called The Complete Penny Stock Course. You can get it on Amazon. It's on Kindle. I highly recommend it. It's all my teachings organized by an engineer. So thank you, Jamil, for organizing my shit. Google The Complete Penny Stock Course on Amazon. Brokers for Australians. Interactive Brokers and E-Trade are the 2 brokers I use. Interactive Brokers is better for international students. E-Trade is better for U.S. residents. You want another reality show? I think I'm done for reality shows for a bit. I've done like half a dozen now. They all suck. What do I think about IRAs? I mean, you got to consult a financial analyst, accountant for that. Everyone's a little different. You like that book? How many of you guys have read The Complete Penny Stock Course? Say yes if you've read it, or no if you haven't. I highly, highly, highly recommend that. That is all of my lessons organized. Jamil's book is awesome and easy to understand. I agree. Do I feel the small cap market is changing due to all the short chat rooms? I'm very grateful for all these short sellers. They're such fucking idiots. Many of them are such newbies. They think it's so easy, and they create all these short squeezes. So keep it up, newbies. Keep thinking that you're better than you are. You don't know how naive you are. You haven't seen other markets. Newbies will get crushed. This has always been the way that it is. So it's going to happen again. It's crazy how cocky some newbies get. It blows my mind. I'm like, you haven't even made that much. You haven't even been trading for like 1, 2, 3 years. How are you this cocky? I've had problems with how cocky I got, but at least I made millions. And when I was cocky, I still have been trading for like 5 years at my peak cockiness. I don't know how you get cocky within a year or two. They have to teach me that one. They'll learn the hard way. They're about to, get crushed. Will I ever start with 1,500 like Gritani? I go back to trading with 12,000 every year. That's as poor as I can go. I'm a fucking multimillionaire. It's hard enough taking these small-ass, puny positions just so that I can teach. But I do grow the $12,000 account every year, and I show it trade by trade. So I take one for the team, but, I mean, there's only so low that I can go without losing my fucking mind. I don't have much of my mind left anyways. You like my 7-hour webinar the other day? Freaking 7-hour live webinar I gave. Anyways, guys, I gotta finish this watch list and get some sleep. Thank you for tuning in. Again, click the link in my bio if you want to learn from me in person. If you want to learn from anywhere in the world, Google The Complete Penny Stock Course on Amazon if you want an organized look on all my lessons. And take a look at my 1,000+ free videos on YouTube. Even you broke, homeless people who are watching, I get a lot of you guys. Don't worry, education will save you, but you have to put in time. And if you're broke, if you're homeless, you got nothing else to do. You have nothing but time. Go to your local library, scheme your way in somehow and use the internet and study up. I am entirely self-taught. I used the library computers for a while. You can too, you know, and it helps if you have a mentor. So I'm trying to be the mentor to you guys that I never had. Anyways, I'm going to work on my watch list. You guys who are subscribers, be prepared for a watch list in the next 30 minutes. Thank you. Good night. How do I end this?